All right, it's time to review some jerseys. I'm no expert, but what I can do is show and tell. So first we'll start off with a knockoff, and then we'll go to the real jerseys, specifically Hardwood Classic Swingmans. All right, let's get started. Okay, starting off, the Los Angeles Lakers throwback jersey for Kobe Bryant, a knockoff. Los Angeles Lakers throwback jersey, Kobe Bryant knockoff. Let's get the height. I'm no expert, but I can show and tell. Starting from about here, where the seam is, and then going down, 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 down. Oh, two down. Let's cut. All right, starting over, down, 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 and we see it's about a little over 31 inches. Okay. Whew. Now that we got that out the way, let's see. We have on the trim, we have a light blue, a white, a dark blue, another white, a light blue again. Jersey fabric is mesh material. Okay. Gold logo. Oh, and I'll put why the gold logo is there from what the internet says in the video. And this is some stitching. This is some knockoff stitching. You can call it a wannabe authentic, arts and crafts class. Okay. So that's a close-up. Slowly. Is this a drop in the back? Huh. Is it just the way it's hanging, or that looks like it's a drop? Huh. That should be about a 2-inch drop. I don't really like jerseys like that. Personal opinion. This is the name tag. And the jock tag. As you can see, the jersey's trying. So, going to the back. Same with the trim, same colors, same thing going on. And this looks like stitching too. Some light stitching. The number with the, what do you call that? Shadow? Let's call it a shadow 8. And that's your knockoff jersey. Now we're going to take a look at the back. I'm sorry, the inside of the jersey. All right, we're at the back. Let's get a close-up. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at the whole jersey, top to bottom. Okay, and then go in for the close-up, just to see the details on the knockoff that we have. See this light stitching. Take a look at the gold logo. And I'm no expert. What I can do is show and tell. And sometimes that's all you need. And the stitching for the jock tag, or however they did that. Okay, the other side. All right, going in to one of the best parts. Take a look at what we have here. Mitchell and Ness, size 50 XXL. That's Southeast Asia size, XXL. My normal size is XL. And I'm 5'11", 225 pounds, or about 104 kilograms. Stitching on the 8 on the back. Stitching along the bottom of the jersey for the side, for those that want to see it. Going up to the armband, armpit area. And there we go. Now, what I'm going to do is bring it out in the sun. All right. Oh my gosh, it's lowering on its own. But this is what it looks like in the sun. I like to get jerseys in the sun because they just look different. And then I think all jerseys, you should get them on the inside and also get them on the outside in the sun if you can. Because when you buy a jersey, you're going to wear it outside usually, right? So why not see what it looks like also in the sun? And we'll soon get off this knockoff in a real jersey soon. This is the back and the sun. Okay, let's get the front. Okay, back jersey in the sun. Right, front of the jersey in the sun, the true front. That's the color. That's the logo. And doesn't it look better? I mean, it's a knockoff, but doesn't it look better when you have a little sun on it? If you want a taste of what authentic is, which is stitched, this knockoff will do it for you. And I utilize it for like pajamas or like a beach day. It has its purpose. Okay, final back of the jersey. Let's get some close-ups real quick. From side to side, the letters. Looking at it, looks like single stitching. All right, let's move to the next. Next on the list, the knockoff Throwback Los Angeles Lakers shorts. All right, let's do this quickly. From top to bottom, that's what it looks like. It has pockets. That's what the inside looks like. Let's see what's next. Close-up of the stitching. Close-up of the logo. Pockets again. Uh-oh, it's going down. Next is the number with the blue drop back. Or the blue shadow. Then the jock tag, which is interesting. It says it's authentic, huh? A true play on words. All right, 1996-97. Let's get a good look at the back. Okay, top to bottom. Then zoom in all the way down to this number. And on the side, you have the name. Let's take it outside for some sun. Okay, we have ourselves a little sun here. Let's do top to bottom, then zoom in. We're getting a little pattern going on here. Stitching. I'll tell you, it's a beautiful jersey. And for the price, it's nice to order this and then see if you like it, see what it'll look like on you. And then if you want, take a shot at the Swingman or authentic version of this. Swingman being heat pressed, I believe. Authentic being stitched. Like this, but way better. Okay, let's go for the back now. Okay, here's the back. The whole jersey, zoom in. Down to the 8, close up. Let's give it some time, and we already know, close up. Wonderful. All right, inside of the shorts, it all looks like this. It's good for like basically swimming trunks. If you think about it, that's pretty cool. All right, moving on to the real jerseys. All right, time for the measurements, because I have my own process of how I like to do things, you know. So starting from the top to about here, and we're looking at approximately 31.5. So right there in between the 31 and the 32. That's for length. And let's go for the width. We'll do it from the widest part here to the widest part there. Okay. Ooh, what's going on here? Wow, okay. What I got was a 26. 26 across. That's interesting. All right, let's get started with the jersey. All right, on to the real stuff now. Let's do a pullback from top to bottom in the shade. This jersey was purchased off of hoopjersey.com. Okay, let's get a close-up. Light blue, white, dark blue, white, light blue. Mesh fabric. Very nice. Beautiful jersey. Go to the other side. Gold logo. Premium. Worth it. And as far as price, I'll just put that on the screen. Okay, now for the Los Angeles. This is a Swingman, so it's not stitched. This would be, remember, I'm not an expert. We're going to say heat pressed. And if I'm looking closely, it looks like it's heat pressed with an image of stitching. That's pretty cool. Heat pressed with an image of stitching. All right. Yep, heat pressed through and through. Let's see, let's look at the bottom. It looks like the bottom does not have the extra length. Or does it? We're just going to say, even if it does, it's so minimum it doesn't even matter. And I like it better that way, no extra length. Because I don't tuck my jersey in. I wear it for style. This is, and since it's on the outside of my shorts, I don't like it. I don't like that extra length in the back. All right, this is the jock tag, 1996-97. This beautiful brown color that lets you know that it's real. Hard at HWC, Hardwood Classics Swingman, Mitchell and Ness, Philadelphia. Again from Hoop Jersey. All right, you know the deal. Let's take a look at the back. Okay. Top to bottom, pushing back and pushing back in. Let's see, the trim, same colors as the front. Neckband, same. Looks really nice. No complaints. And here's the name. All heat pressed with that pseudo stitching. The only thing fake on this is the pseudo stitching, which is funny to me. All right, O'Neill. And whenever I wash this, just throw it in a washing machine in a laundry bag for extra protection. Turn it inside out. Turn it inside out, throw it in a laundry bag, put it in the wash with other clothes. Other jerseys. Beautiful. Whoa, what's this? What's this stain? All right, we'll just let that go. Say it builds character. Okay, it builds character. We're not putting this in a frame. And I don't care if it gets messed up because, as I like to say, it shows it's been through something. Gives it a story. Doesn't need to be pristine. It shows that I've had it for a while. I like it. Builds character. Let's take it outside in the sun. All right, inside out. Let's go back and push back in. Let's take a look at the jersey, turn inside out, and the stitching. What'd you call this? Double stitch? Yeah, I'm an amateur. I just buy it. Like with motorcycles, I just buy it and put gas in. I don't know how to fix it. Don't know everything about it. Heat pressed, nothing on the inside of the jersey at all. Nothing on the inside, but it still feels premium. That's what the jock tag looks like. You see the frame of the jock tag. So much better than the knockoff. Stitching on the bottom of the jersey looks good. Okay. It has splits. It has splits. I never noticed that. Okay, we'll look at this. What do we got going on here? 100% polyester made in China. What else you got for me? Okay. Here we go. Now for the other side. Okay, other side, zoom out, zoom back in. We have stitching across. And I go so slow because I think people need to see this. They want to see this. It's nice to see the jerseys, just to see what they look like, then move to the next, spend 10 seconds on the jersey. But I think it's a little more endearing to get like up and close and personal with a jersey if you're going to be spending so much money. My personal opinion. Let's take it in the sun now. All right, we're outside in the sun. Let's give a outside look and then back in. Let's look at these colors in some sunlight. Light blue, white, dark blue, white, light blue again. Nice mesh. Okay. Some movement. Let's get some movement in there. That's what we're talking about. Let's see what it looks like. That gets more sun. It looks beautiful. No complaints. Of course, the stitching of an authentic would look better, but I'm gonna tell you like it is. I will tell you like it is. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. In the sun, that's what the jock tag looks like. All right, let's get a good look at the back. Okay, let's zoom out, get a full look, zoom back in. From shoulder to shoulder, let's get a close-up. Okay, all the way down. Let's move it a little bit more for some sunlight. What's going on here? Sun, sun, sun. Sun, sun, sun. Good afternoon, Maayong Hapon. All right. It looks beautiful up close. And this is heat pressed. And this is what it will look like. Jeez. This is what it will look like in the sun. Going all the way down. You can just tell it's a beautiful, it's a little dirt from when it fell. It's all right. It's what a washing machine's for. Looks beautiful. Now, let's see what it looks like inside out in the sun. All right, zooming out, then going back in, and we have the stitching outside. It's not the best sunlight, but it's sunlight, and it tells you a whole nother story. A jersey in the sun than it does when it's in the shade. That's the jock tag from the back. We already know what the tag looks like. There it goes again. The split at the end, split ends. Let's turn it around. Call it a day. Back out. Back in. Straighten up a little bit. Side to side stitching. I would have to adjust that a little bit. Okay, nostalgia. Mitchell and Ness, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. Made in China, size XL. That's my size for 5'11", 225 pounds, about 104 kilograms. From top to bottom. And the sun disappeared. But it's okay, we're in the outside shade, which shows you a little bit more than the inside shade, if that makes sense. All right, moving to the next and last jersey. This next jersey an old school. This is the original. This is where the throwback came from. Let's do a measurement from top to bottom. Seriously? Okay. That came out to a little bit over 32. Okay. That's for the length. Let's get the width. From armpit to armpit. Not a professional, but it's better than nothing. Widest part of the armpit, I have a 26. And let's just do from below the armpit just to see. Just to see if there's a difference, which there should be. Okay. And from where I took it below the armpit, it looks like we're about 24.5. Right after 24, in between 24 and 25. All right, let's get a close up. All right. So this is the original that the throwback was made off of. And I like to say, would not be here today if the old school did not pave the way. No NBA logo there for celebration. This is interesting. The blue stripe here, the blue stripe is smaller than it is on the other jerseys. Let me a comparison. Check that out. Check that out. It's smaller. See, this is why close-ups are cool. Yeah, it's nice to see the jersey from afar, but close-ups are cool. All right. That's a good little detail to show the difference between the years. It's like this was worn in the 1960s, I believe, and then the other is worn in the late 90s. Has a thicker one. It's pretty cool. All right, back to this. Looks like the same slant or uphill slant to the loss. Same line as the Angeles, straight line. Numbers heat pressed with the pseudo stitching. The only thing that's fake on the jersey is the stitching. That it's just a picture of stitching. And most important, the chalk tag, 1960, 1961, Elgin Baylor. HWC Hardwood Classic Swingman Edition, which is heat pressed for this model. And I'm gonna take a look at the back now. Back of the jersey. Gonna go out, zoom back in. I don't need to do any more explanation, we already know, but I'll do some talking. I like to watch interviews of basketball players, past, present, and it's interesting looking at the ideas, interests, passions, stories that basketball players have to tell. For example, a lot of players say their greatest basketball player who they looked up to was Michael Jordan. Okay, that sounds about right. But did you know who Michael Jordan looked up to? He said who he admired. That's a better word. He said that he admired Julius Erving, Dr. J. Then I watched an interview of Dr. J, Julius Erving, and he was asked who he admired. And he said Elgin Baylor. Isn't that interesting? It's nice to get a story straight from the athlete's mouth of who they admired. And if I can find a link, I'll put it in the description or give a screenshot in the video so that you can look at it yourself. I don't want to post to have copyright issues, but I heard it. You can't tell me I'm wrong. And that's a pretty cool story. All right, let's take it inside out. Okay, inside out. Backing out, zooming in. Let's take a look at how the back looks. I think it's always a gift to know what the back looks like, to see what a jersey really looks like. And even though I'm doing close-ups, it's kind of I feel a little bad because I'm not really certified on the subject. I can't tell you details, can't tell you super cool stories, but what I can do is show and tell you that it's worth it. And the reason why I say it's worth it is because it's a swingman. A lot of opinions are that swingman isn't worth it anymore. But looking at this jersey inside and out, it's not, to say that it's not worth it compared to authentic, okay, that's arguably understandable. But to say that it's not worth it at all, that's something that's just plain wrong. Let me repeat that. To say that it's not worth it compared to an authentic is completely understandable, but to say that it's not worth it at all is just plain wrong. This type of premium material is worth it. The style is off the hook. Timeless, if I may say so. Let's take this jersey outside. Okay, so we are outside. The sun is gone, but we're in the outside shade, and that's what matters. You know, better than the inside shade. Hi, how are you? Let's get a stop and. Hi, you're gonna be wearing jerseys one day like Daddy, huh? Yeah, you're gonna be wearing it just like Daddy. Okay, you got woken up by the screams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kid screams.
These kids are up out of control sometimes.
My hair is crazy. He's pulling out my hair so much. Grabbing it, pulling it out.
I'm gonna be with you soon. I'm gonna hold you. One day we'll do a jersey video together.
Good luck to your video.
Salamat. Okay. Back at it. All right. Jersey outside. Let's look at the stitching. What am I talking about? The stitching. Gosh, the twill? No, it's not the twill. The rim? That's just the armband. And then the neckline. Beautiful colors. The mesh. The heat press. I saw my baby. I just lost track of all the words out of forgetting. All right, heat press. Let's just use that. Looks good. Beautiful jersey. All right. And another interesting story about this is I like to play old basketball games. I use emulators on my phone, and I used oh gosh, the kid's annoying. All right, I used Elgin Baylor on one of the old teams, 1960s, and he was dunking like he was Vince Carter. And that's a story. That's a personal story that made me want to buy this jersey. Also, my line, I probably would have bought it anyway, because he's a nice player to watch with his highlights. Let's take a good look at the back. Can we get some sun? Different angles. Yeah, NBA 2K11 or 2K12. I was using him. I was using Elgin Baylor in NBA 2K11 or 2K12. And you could not tell me that this was like Vince Carter. What I'm saying is like his the way his style was. The athleticism, the passion, the making it look easy, acrobatical, insanely interesting. Not just a random dunk. Like it's cool to dunk, but when someone does it with so much style, like Michael Jordan or Elgin Baylor in the game, it's just that much cooler. Sean Kemp fits that category. It's dropping like it's hot. But that's okay. That's what washing machines are for. That's what washing machines are for. You see, it got a little dirty? That's okay. I'm going to clean it up. This is what it looks like on the outside. It's okay. It's okay. I like to think of it this way. Players, when they're playing games, trying to win a championship, they're wearing these jerseys, right? Not the Swingman, but the authentic Stitch version. They're wearing these jerseys. They're sweating in it. They're bleeding in it. It's getting ripped. It's getting torn. So if this jerseys get a little bit of dirt on them, they get a little messed up, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because it just makes it seem more real, if that makes sense. All right, inside out time. All right, this is the back outside. Let's zoom out, zoom in. And these jerseys get delivered right to the Philippines, to me in the Philippines province where I am. Can utilize shipping cart. Look that up. Shipping cart. I used a warehouse in Portland, Oregon. So if you do your own search for shipping cart, jock tack through the back. If you lived overseas like me, something like this would probably cost about 20 to 40 USD to send. Yeah, expensive, right? Say, oh, 20 to 40 USD extra, but it gets delivered by LBC and you know that you're getting it. It's not going to get lost. No extra tariff fees, no extra shipping charges and handling. It's just like, I'd rather pay the extra 40 than not know what I'm gonna pay, right? Have it get delivered to FedEx, and then it like systematically stays in the FedEx warehouse for like a week because the longer it stays there, they can charge you. No, I don't want to play games. Give me my jersey. Let me pay the price that I know it's gonna be. I think that's it. We got jerseys inside and outside. Let me do my closing words. All right, closing words. Soon, but I showed you the front of the jersey when I first started. Let's see the back, right? Because why not? It's the back of the jersey. This is ordered off Shopee. And then it's the jock tag. Closing words time. Okay. When someone has a jersey, one of the most important things is to style it, right? So this is how I would style this one. Corduroy shorts. All right, corduroy shorts. That's how I would do it. All right, let's see. Okay, this is the Shaquille O'Neal jersey and the white corduroy shorts. In fact, this is off-white. Okay, it looks pretty cool. The corduroy shorts and jerseys are the new style. I'm making it happen. All right, I'm making it happen. You probably want to see what it looks like from the back. A little walk, boom, boom, boom. All right, turn around. And it looks like this because I have it folded up. I don't have like hangers because I live in a small space right here in the Philippines, but that's life, that's for now. Okay, this one is the Elgin Baylor. Let's get at it. Walking back, hands in the pockets, off-white corduroy shorts. Turn around, walk back to the camera. It fits a little bit looser, a little bit more loose than a Shaquille O'Neal one, but still fits good. 5'11", 125 pounds. 125 pounds, 104 kilograms. I like it. Here is the jersey, off-white. And we're not gonna wear the Kobe Bryant, because why not? And that is it. All right. Now, thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. Bye for now.